Okay, hello everyone. I'm Mark W, and it is a Thursday. So let us begin. Mark W plays old games on a Thursday. The theme tonight is to continue with the theme that we chose last time, or that I chose last time, and that is Game Boy Advance games. So let's jump into that right away. I was kind of eyeballing this Pac-Man collection. I want to see how that is. So I'm going to start with little Pac-Man, some classic video gaming right there. And we'll see how well I can play Pac-Man with a D-pad. I also want to play my friend and sometimes viewer Janice recommended a game called Mr. Driller, which I'm going to check out. It looks like an interesting game. Kind of an action puzzly type of game with strange characters. Alright, but this is Pac-Man. The Pac-Man Collection TM, actually. Hello, Andy. Andy is here. Woohoo! Yeah, feel free to make any requests, Andy, or anybody else. Let's check out the Pac-Man collection first. We have Pac-Man Arrangement. I don't know what that means. Pac-Man non-arrangement, I guess. Well, I guess we'll see. But it's a different game, apparently. Pac-Attack and Pac-Mania. No Ms. Pac-Man. Alright, I'm going to start with Pac-Man Arrangement. Pac-Man Arrangement. Urchin, Romp, Stylist, and Crybaby. What are these names? These are strange alternate names for... I mean, on the right I see Clyde, Pinky, Inky, and Blinky, but Kinky? Kinky? This doesn't seem family friendly. I don't know. There we go. Wait, you eat Kinky and then you can eat the other ghost instead of a power pellet? This looks kind of like Pac-Mania, actually. I don't know. Okay, which one is Kinky? Is he here? Maybe he only appears sometimes. Oh, I'm dead. This seems like, oh, can I jump or something? Let me see. No. Yeah, it seems like the original, basically, except harder because you have to scroll. And the way the dots all wiggle and stuff, to me, is kind of off-putting. I don't know if I like this style of animation. But let me play it a little bit longer before I cast. Oh, there's Inky or something. I mean, Kinky. He died? Oh, well, he ate one of the other ghosts and they became a bunny. What the heck is happening? I don't know what's going on here. I guess I better get a power pellet. What's that? Oh, that's where the bunny was jumping to, I think. To the target thing. Have you ever heard of this game, Andy? Pac-Man Arrangement. Ah, meant to move down. Pac-Man's always much easier with a proper four-way joystick. Are they in a bag? They're crying? Like, me. Alright, let's just get this over with. Get the level over with. Eat you. Hey, cool, I'm gonna eat all four of them. Nice. Oh no. Oh cool, I got him. Andy says, not too familiar with the variants. Yeah. Really, the only variant of Pac-Man I've ever been fond of is Ms. Pac-Man, if that could be considered a variant. Or Pac-Land, which is kind of a totally different game. What is going on here? Oh, look at that. You can kind of stun them by zooming past them. Okay. I could have gotten killed right there. Take that. That's fun. There's a fun Vectrex game that's kind of a variant of Pac-Man. It's called Vec-Man. I enjoy playing that one, actually. Well, this guy looks like he's got horns like a Viking or something. Oh, no. Continue. I'll continue once, and then I'm going to move on. I don't want to spend too much time on Pac-Man, because there's like 4 games in this one cart. And I want to play some other games, too. But I'll try this a little bit longer. It seems like when they're blue, it's way easier to catch them than in the original. I wasn't sure if you could go against the arrow, but apparently you can. Oh, shoot. Ah. Come here, guys. Yeah, they're very slow when they turn blue. There's a pill. Dr. Mario pill. Oh, it's doing me. What's going on? Okay, round clear. Ooh. Oh, that's the one I'm supposed to eat. Kinky. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to move up. Again, the D-pad. I need some kind of joystick attachment I can put over the D-pad if I were playing this seriously. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's reset if I can. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to do it. I could just die, I guess. By the time I figure out how to reset, I'll be dead. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's try a different Pac-Man game. Oh, I pressed... I pressed the button that wouldn't start, thinking it was gonna like make the timer accelerate, but it just counted as choosing to continue. Anyway, let's try a different Pac-Man game on this cartridge. Pac Attack, Pac-Mania. So that was Pac-Man Arrangements. Strange name. I guess I'll try a little bit of the... Oh. I'm just realizing I have two options, full screen or scroll. Okay. So I'm going to try full screen regular Pac-Man. See how that plays. Hey, so far it looks very similar to the original. Like even the same pixel sizes and everything. It just maybe they fit it on the screen a little bit differently, but it looks pretty similar. Like very close. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's begin. Oh wow. It feels like it could have been a little bit more zoomed in, but this is fine. Actually, now that I'm playing it though, yeah, I guess they had to work with the constraints they had, especially in a horizontally oriented screen, but you can tell the ghosts and everything are scaled down and more pixely now. In the title screen, they look better. I was at, a couple of months ago, I was at a local arcade. It's like a retro arcade where you pay $20 to play as long as you want until they close. Had a Ms. Pac-Man arcade cabinet. But they had, it was either like a hack or some kind of special setting was enabled where Pac-Man himself, or Ms. Pac-Man herself, I should say, moved extremely quickly. And it made the game much easier. So I went for a high score run. I didn't quite get it, but I got second place. I want to return to there sometime. But I got so far because it's so much easier when you're going fast, but the ghosts are not. That it was like I was just tearing through levels. And I actually got to a point where the power pellets did nothing because the amount of time that they affect the ghosts for goes down with each level. And so it got to the point where it was literally 0 time for the power pellet. Like, wow. I don't think I've seen that before or knew it was even possible. But at the same time, it would kind of reset the power pellet every time you got a movie cinematic, I think. So every few levels it would reset, and then it would gradually decrease again until there was no time left on the power pellet. But I convinced myself, maybe I'm just rationalizing failure, but convinced myself that I lost a life due to not expecting the power pellet to have 0 time, and that I would have beaten the high score had I known that. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Ryan has joined us. Ryan is who I consider to be one of the 3 super regulars to the channel. So hello Ryan, how's it going? Andy's kind of a super regular, but I have to say kind of though, because he's a super regular to this stream, but not to the Saturday night stream. Andy likes old school games. Saturday night is just me and my son playing whatever the heck we want. It could be a new game, old game. It could even be a paper game, like a board game or a game book. Anyway, by the way, Ryan, I'm playing the Pac-Man collection for GBA right now, which has 4 different Pac-Man games in it. A moment ago, I played Pac-Man Arrangement, it was called. It was not it wasn't my favorite version of Pac-Man. Let's put it that way. Oh, why did I do that? I'm a moron. I survived somehow. Okay. Wow. I'm surprised I came out of that on top. I mean, you never come out on top in Pac-Man, but for the moment I did. Okay, I kind of got a little bit hungry with my power pellets, and now I have to play this very well. I have no more power pellets to work with. So I gotta lure them around, grab a run of dots when I can. I think I got this. Yeah, I got this. Hey, Cauldron, how's it going? Cauldron says, Pinky and Blinky are the two worst. They are pains in the neck. And Ryan says, GBA was a great system. Yeah, I was playing my GBA on my recent vacation. I had I got a ROM cart and loaded it up. And I played it a bit on the plane. And, I discovered Astro Boy during that time, which is a game I played last stream, by the way. And that was a lot of fun. Astro Boy is like a hidden gem. Really neat platformer game. Kind of fighting platformer. Like, almost like Mega Man. Oh, screwed that up. Alright, I'm going to move on to the next Pac-Man game, because again, I don't want to just play Pac-Man all night, and there are still 2 more to try on this cart. Yeah, GBA is awesome. I'm always impressed by how many games there are, too. Ryan says, my daughter loved the Astro Boy movie when she was about your daughter's age. I forgot there was one. Oh, cool. I'll have to check into that. Yeah, it rings a bell now that you mentioned. Okay, we got Pack Attack and Pac Mania to try. So what is Pack Attack? And in Pack Attack, we have normal or puzzle mode instantly. Interesting is what I meant. Let's try normal. Oh, is this like a Tetris style game? We got a Pac-Man Tetris game? Okay. What are we trying to do? Line up the ghosts or something? Huh, and there's a Pac-Man guy too. How does this work? Oh, Pac-Man fell off and died. I think I want to make Pac-Man, like, eat them all up, like maybe right here. Oh, he just went down. I was thinking he was going to go to the left. I don't know the physics of this game. The Cauldron, going with you, Cauldron, not eating, smoking any cigars today? That ghost fell over, it looked like. And Cauldron said GBA is an absolutely hidden gem. It's absolutely hidden gem that people who know of wish would get a re-release on a newer console. You mean Astro Boy is a hidden gem? Or GBA itself is a hidden gem? Does it have Pac-Man Pinball? Asks Ryan. This game does not. This cart does not. I don't think there's one in general for GBA even. But yeah, Ryan is a big pinball fan, so I'm gonna have to play Pinball of the Dead for him, which I think is based on House of the Dead, but you're playing a pinball game. And I've never played it, but happy to give it a try. I'm not really digging this at all, honestly. I don't really understand the logic of how Pac-Man moves. Maybe if I understood that. I figure you probably want to line up the ghosts together, yeah, like so they're continuous. But I don't know. I see parts of blocks can fall. That's good to know, I guess. Oh, you can make lines disappear like in Tetris as well, but it has to be a whole line, not just mixed with ghosts. Interesting. Wooka wooka wooka. I don't see myself lasting much longer here. Ah. Wait, there's something. Okay. Waka waka. You know, this game is exciting because in the background it says exciting. All right, I think I'm gonna give up. It's getting too fast. I'm gonna die. Oh, I still don't understand how he moves. Does he always just go down? He always just goes down. Give up. Okay. GBA has Pac-Man pinball, Ryan. So, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Huh. And let's see what else we got here. Cauldron says my favorite video game pinball is actually an early Game Boy game called Revenge of the Gator. I had that, and you could play it 2-player over the link cable. That was cool. I used to like that game quite a bit. All right, should I try puzzle mode to be completist? Let's give it a quick try. I'm gonna not expect much, or not expect to get deep into it. You will receive a limited number of packs to gobble all of the ghosts on the screen. It sounds like it's gonna hurt my brain. I'm tired. I had a long day at work. Before Pac-Man lands, you can change his direction with the L and R buttons. Bear with me one moment, because I have to turn off my phone notification. I usually do that before the stream. Okay. Do not disturb. Or I am doing something way more important than your texts. What am I doing? I'm pressing L and R to change the direction before Pac-Man lands. And Ryan also says Revenge of the Gator is great. Okay. So being puzzle mode, does that mean it's not real time? It is real time still. Okay. I don't understand. But L and R are not doing anything. I can rotate with A and B. Oh look, oh, L and R makes Pac-Man turn. Okay. Is that what they were saying? I can read. Yeah, I don't think I want to play this one, honestly. Ryan said, sorry, that was me posting on your Discord. Alright, I'm quitting this. I don't want to play the puzzle version. I am going to see if I can really quickly, if it takes me more than like 30 seconds, I'll give up. Find the Pac-Man pinball game. What was it called? Pac Pinball? Pac-Ball? And I will get it. Pac Pinball Advance. I think I just got it. Let's do it. Alright, I got it. So I can, while that's downloading, I will, and I totally own the card of this, so it's all legit, by the way. I will, in the meantime, though, play the next game, which I don't know how to go back to the menu. I'm gonna hit the reset button. Grab the game and put it in the emulator. Load it up right here. Pac-Man Pinball Advance. It is there, I believe. I dragged it over, but did it show up? Let me try again. Nothing moved. Sorry to waste time. Here we go, Pinball Advance. Alright, so we're going to play one more Pac-Man game from this collection, then we'll try Pac Pinball Advance. Alright. And, Ryan said they hereby legally give Mark the right to play. Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Ryan, for transferring ownership. I think they say you can't transfer ownership in all those legal documents that come with games. Pac-Mania. Yeah, I used to always see Pac-Mania ads, and I thought it looked cool. I think it's kind of like that Pac Arrangement when I played. No, it looks different, actually. But I would see ads for this and be like, "Oh, that looks cool." I don't think I ever got around to playing it. Maybe once or twice. Actually, I think I played it on one of these streams, but not the GBA version. So yeah, it's obviously a scrolling kind of environment, and you can jump. I kind of feel like as soon as you introduce scrolling to Pac-Man games, it's not the same. And not that I'm closed-minded to differences. It just, I don't know, I like being able to see all the ghosts and anticipate their movements and stuff. And I don't know, the jumping business. I'm sure it'll get harder, but it seems like that's a cheap escape. Anytime the ghost is about to get you, you can just jump over him, apparently. You just go like this. No, he doesn't even chase me aggressively, I guess. I'm sure it'll get harder. Right now, though, it seems like, how could I have trouble with this? Well, the trouble would be that I don't know where the ghosts are until they're like in my face almost, due to the way the scrolling and the large characters are. Yeah, this is one of the games I used to see, like, advertised for practically every system under the sun. I think they had it for Genesis. Maybe not everything under the sun, but I think Super Nintendo. I hear Game Boy Advance might have had it. Oh. Okay, let's eat these guys. 1, 2, 3, and where is number 4? Can I get him in time? Him or her, or them, or it. I don't know what these things are. They have gendered names, right? Like Clyde and stuff. And Sue. Oh, wait. You can steer mid-jump even? So I thought I just screwed myself. Oh, look at this goes. He's really aggressive. That might be the guy who really gets you. He was aggressive for a moment anyway. But I think you can steer backwards mid-jump. So yeah, if you're about to make an errant jump, like land in the wrong place, you can literally steer yourself the opposite direction. And Cauldron says it's okay, not great, but good. Yeah, okay. So far, I'm not convinced this is good yet, but I'm not having a bad time. And Cauldron also said, my dad is the oldest of 9 kids. The youngest of his siblings is my uncle, who I visited about 10 years ago. We got a life story here. That's okay, I'm just joking. His kids, my cousins, were very young at the time and loved the CGI Astro Boy movie. Cool. Ryan also said I tried it a few times and couldn't get used to the angle. Okay. Oh, I died fair and square. Okay. I definitely remember all the magazines I used to get. I used to subscribe to video games and computer entertainment. That was my jam because it had both consoles and computer games. Not too many other magazines did. Maybe Electronic Gaming Monthly did. But for some reason I liked VG and CE. I recently dumped a whole bunch of them, unfortunately. I saved one. It's on my shelf. It had Elvira on the cover. Hey, look at the green pellet. Let's check that out. But VG and CE was my favorite for a while. Oh, it didn't do anything noticeable. Oh, I'm faster. Okay. I got speed. It's like a speed pill or something. But, yeah, this game is everywhere. Yeah, it's like the next generation Pac-Man or something. I don't think it was really ever a hit, despite the heavy advertising. Who is Sue? Sue is in, is she in Ms. Pac-Man? I don't know. There's definitely a Sue sometimes. Some games have a Sue. Or some variants? I don't know. Alright, I think I've had enough of this game, honestly. Let's see if I can wrap up this one level, though. Yeah, this one's being aggressive. Sometimes they're aggressive on you. Ah, imagine if you could jump in the original Pac-Man. Just anytime you get cornered, you just jump over them. I don't know. I'll Google it. You guys can Google more easily than I can, but I'm gonna look for it. Sue is in Ms. Pac-Man. She's a first identical clone to Clyde. All right, add my controller down. I'm just gonna quit the game. All right, let's try Pac Pinball Advance. Cauldron says, last Halloween I took an orange t-shirt and cut it jagged at the bottom, cut off the sleeves, and glued big fat eyes on the chest. A cheap Clyde costume. That's pretty cool. Human Soft. The Human Fund. If you donate to the Human Fund, it goes to Human Soft. Alright, Pac-Man Pinball Event. Yeah, I've never played this. Cool. But if Ryan says it's good, he is our resident pinball nerd, then it must be good. Nighttime in Pac Village. There's a Pac Village? I knew there was a Pac Land. Pac-Man, this is my greatest invention, the Pac Finder. Pac Finder. Jump inside to activate. I'm not going in that thing. And you can rescue any lost resident of Pac-Land. It's getting late, so let's try it out tomorrow. I did watch the old Pac-Man cartoon. Ryan asked if anyone watched it. It was on like Saturday morning, I think, right? Was it part of that CBS arcade show, whatever it was called? It wasn't very good, but I watched it anyway. Dear Pac-Man. Wait, what is this? We have taken all the residents of Pac-Land and you'll never see them again. Oh my goodness. Sincerely, Blinky, Pinky, XOXO, Inky, and Clyde. Wait, Pinky kisses me? Tutorial. If I need a tutorial in a Pac-Man game, I don't know about this. Let me check. Choose a table. We get the pile of pixels or the pile of pixels. Pac Village or Haunted Boardwalk. I'll try the Pac Village first. Hey, those look like the guys from Dig Dug, the Pukas. Ball Saver. Activate for the first 30 seconds after Pac-Man enters the level. Also appears during the Ghost Chase mode. Not hitting anything, it just keeps going. Pack dots, there are... Oh, maybe because I moved the D-pad. 25 pack dots on the table worth 10 points each. Continue. Pack dots. The collected pack dots can be traded for items in Professor Pack's house. All the pack dots reappear after the final pack dot has been eaten. Power pellets worth 50 points and is dispensed from the Power Pellet Dispenser. Excuse me, by hitting one of 3 targets. Power pellet. When a power pellet is eaten, ghosts turn dark blue and can be gobbled by Pac-Man. Imagine that. The Pac-Pad is where Pac-Man hangs out. Now it's turned on by hitting all 3 targets and opening the door to Professor Pack's house. Pac-Man has 30 seconds to roll into Professor Pack's house to activate it. Professor Pack's house, they kind of cover some of the things they're pointing to sometimes, but I think I get it. It's opened after filling up the Pac-Man spinner meter. Collected pack dots, blah blah blah. Elevator. The elevator. It's a lift that raises Pac-Man and drops him onto the ramp. Fruit. Yeah, blah blah blah. Ghost home. Yeah, that's where the ghosts live. After the ball saver disappears, the ghost leaves their home and travel to the bottom. Pukas. Yeah, they're Pukas from Dig Dug. How about that? PACMAN letters. To complete it, Pac-Man must light up the upper switches 6 times. I feel like when you explain all the gadgets in a pinball game, it makes it sound really complicated. Really, it's just you should just play and hit things and then watch as, you know, hitting some lights trigger something else to open it up or whatever. It's like it's a lot to take in if you look at it like this. Sue was in Ms. Pac-Man. Yeah, that's what I was Googling earlier. Alright, let's go. It didn't actually tell me how to make the flippers go in the tutorial, unless I skipped over that. Usually, like going by old Game Boy games and old NES games, it's usually like you press A or B for the right flipper and the D-pad for the left. I'm not really sure. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, it's A and the D-pad. B is a tilt. Or what do you call it? A bump that could trigger a tilt. Kill those Pukas. Where are the Figars? So I have the ball stopper for 30 seconds instead. I guess it's gonna go away any moment now. Ball saver off. Oh no, the ghosts are going around. Oh no. Oh, Ryan said I just said I had it. I didn't say it was good. Okay. In that case, maybe I shouldn't expect much. House is open. Okay, I'm gonna try to go into the house if I can. Let's see if I can aim it up there. Nope. Gotta try again. Try like that. No. Wonder if I should do it from the left side. I get away, ghost. Jerkos. What is that? Oh, the power pellet. Yeah, I got the power pellet. Ghost chase mode activate. Let's get those effers. Not doing a good job at it. I mean, the ball kind of got stuck there for a bit. Oh, I'm dead. They give you the ball stopper initially because the ball drops right into where the ball stopper is. You would just lose automatically right away. Go into the house. Right. The ghost looks so happy, says Ryan. Yeah, they kind of do. Observatory, what? The house is open. Open house. I want to go to the professor's house. Come on. Ah. Right at the end. Well, last chance. Thanks for watching, guys, tonight. Hanging out with me playing silly games. Yeah, I have to say I'm not a pinball aficionado by any means, but I don't think this is that good. And I'm not exactly playing super well either, so maybe I can't comment, but usually even if you're not good, there's a lot of fun stuff going on in a pinball game. It's better than the Vectrex pinball game, which is called Spinball, I think. Before Sega had Sonic Spinball, Vectrex had just plain Spinball. And I think in Europe they use an alternate name for it for some reason. Right, I'm out of this. I'm out of this game. Should I try the other board? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna. Alright. So that's Pac-Man Pinball Advance. Now I'm going to play something that's not pinball and not Pac-Man. How about that? I'm going to play the game that Mr. Janice suggested, which is Mr. Driller 2. Are they saying Namco?
It's another peaceful day.
Susumu, it's another peaceful day. Oh, I don't have to read it because they're saying.
And now for a special bulletin.
Huh? What?
The world is being overrun by colored blocks. They are appearing from the depths of the earth. In India.
Oh no!
America.
In America we have the cop shooting his gun. That sounds right.
And even Egypt.
Even Egypt.
The world is in peril. Many cities are completely covered by these blocks.
What did he say? Well, looks like I'd better take care of this.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You have to save the world alone, little boy.
Okay.
That's So Raven 2? You want me to play That's So Raven 2? I haven't even beaten the first That's So Raven
Wait a
yet.
minute. Keep out of it, will you?
Who's that?
Who are you?
It's pretty loud.
Let me handle this. There's no time to argue now. Let's hurry. Hey, wait for me.
Okay, Anna, come on. Mr. Driller 2. Yeah, so Janice was telling me this didn't make it to the US. He had it when he grew up in Hong Kong. Maybe he was done growing up by the time this came out. But when I was looking for the ROMs, I found I think a Japanese version and a European version. So this is the European one. But yeah, I guess never made it to the US for some reason. Sure. 1-player driller, 2-player record options. Driller cards? Maybe you have to kind of unlock these. Button config. Drill Drill, drill, and drill. What? Okay, you either make a button drill or not used. Okay. Those are the two options. So you can make them all drill, or if you don't want to accidentally hit one and drill, I guess you can turn it off. Let's check the chat. Ryan said it's one of those rare. The sequel is better than the original. Oh, for That's So Raven. Cauldron says Sonic Spinball is a game I rented so often it would have probably been cheaper to buy it. Played it recently, was like, man, this kind of stick. Yeah, it's not that great. I kind of liked it in the day a little bit. My friend had it, so I played it a little bit. It wasn't like spectacular.
One-player driller.
Mission driller, endless driller, or time attack driller. Let's try with mission. Travel the world drilling to the deepest depths to stop the mysterious blocks. I don't know what the problem is with blocks, but going to America, which is normal. I beg to differ. Egypt, which is hard. India, which is easy. Alright, I guess we're going to India first.
Let's drill.
Okay, what do we do here? We drill down. Okay, you can move the D-pad to aim your drill. And you can drill in that direction. Alright, I don't know if it's supposed to be digging through the dirt or those blocks. But you can't dig through the dirt. Oh, you can, but it takes a lot longer. Air minus 20. What does that mean? Oh, look, you destroy them all the, like, continuous blobs of a single color. Here's some air. So I have to get air while I'm going down, I guess. Are they gonna fall on my head? Oh, you lose air every time you break one of those brown ones. Oh, it squishes you. Then you're dead. Oh, yeah, I'm seriously dead. Hey, Jadison's here! He said, oh man, Mark, love my weird game. Mark will die, I am saving you on time. What? Keep digging fast, watch your air gauge. Okay, where's my air gauge? Oh, I see, on the right. Okay, I gotta go fast. What do you think they're gonna squish me? Oh, they take a while to fall though, so you have some time to maneuver to the left or right, I guess. Oh, I took too long. The brown ones, yeah, they take too many hits, those brown ones. Yeah, the death scene reminds me of like, oh, that was dumb. It reminds me of like Congo Bongo and some of those really old arcade games that sometimes make you turn into an angel. Not too bad for a beginner to keep practicing. That was probably pretty bad. Even for a beginner. Alright, let's try again. Oh. What was that thing? Lucky. Shoot. Ah, oh. Hold down and rapid firing the digging button. Okay, sure. Basically, Janice is saying I'm not going fast enough. I gotta keep going. Nuts. But I see you gotta dart right and left as needed so you don't get squished. Oh, squished. Yeah, I like the weird games you suggest, Janice, because you suggest fun weird games, and you suggest games that haven't made it to the US. Alright, I still feel like I'm terrible, but I apparently got better than last time. It keeps track of your record. It says you beat your previous best result by 39 meters. And Cauldron said it seems like a lot of hoping and praying is involved. That could be quite possible. I guess with a lot of practice you could probably get better, though. Right now it does seem like I'm hoping and praying. Now, was I supposed to get that bird or something, or let him touch me? Oh. Lucky. Oop. Ah! 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 Get away from me! No! Don't squish me! Oh no, I'm stuck! Air's running low. Oof. I get that air. I can't really. The air squishes you though, doesn't it? Oh. Those air capsules can fall on you and squish you, I think. I'm not sure, maybe you just get them if they fall on your head. Yeah, I did something. Hey, look at that. Oh no, oh. Sometimes it looks like they stop, like, on my head. Maybe they have a certain number of blocks, like distance, they'll fall. And it just happens to stop right above my head sometimes. Oh, is that bird gonna kill me or do I get him? What's my hair looking like? Need some everything. Hey! I still have a decent amount of hair. Lucky. This is crazy. Oh no, squashed. Ryan says I like the music. I'll have to catch up on the rest of the chat when I am dead. I think I might be dead right now. Yep. He called us. Basically, yes, there was no new chat messages except Brian saying I like the music. Okay, that was pretty fun. But that's the easy one. Let's try America, which is normal. Pauldron says fun to watch, frantic, cool. Is this your first time in the 2-color stage? Beware chain reactions, okay. And it gives you your stats, blocks broken 1,447, X blocks broken 1. I guess those are the brown ones. Air capsules 18, undergrounders. Not sure what that means too. Average drill speed 2.31 meters per second. They give you some cool stats, it's pretty fun. How do I get out of here? Select stage. I'm gonna try America. Even though America's harder. Alright. Got the Statue of Liberty up there. Lucky. Is he saying lucky or something else? Yeah, I can see it's harder because there's less like large blobs of a single continuous, color. Lucky. Yeah, I can handle America. America. I'm afraid of Americans. Oh. And Ryan and Pauldron say they hear Lucky as well. Lucky. Yeah, they did English. You heard the intro. Oh, damn. Oh. Alright, that was my trip to America. I thought I was doing well at first, and then I died 3 times in a row, basically. Alright, I know I'm going to do horrible, but I just want to see what the hard level is like anyway. You need practice. You'd better hit the India stage. It's telling me I shouldn't go for the hard one. I want to see what it's like. So we're going to go to Egypt. Or I will die quickly. Ah. Oh. Jump. What's that thing? There was like a glowing star block. I don't know if we saw that before. I don't think so. Yeah, take that, Egypt. My air is getting lowish. I better find some air. There's some air. They probably make it harder to get the air in Egypt. Ah! Lucky! Oh, was I not dead? For those who just joined, this is Mr. Driller for the Game Boy Advance. I'm playing a whole bunch of random Game Boy Advance games today. And If there's any particular game you would like to see, just call it out in the chat. Oh, dead. I think I'm doing better than in America, though. Nice one, man. You beat your previous best result by 180. Because I didn't have one, and I got 180. Howard Carter Simulator. What is that? Is this a joke? I don't know. Ryan says, my wife is getting tomasitas. I'm having a tusuke cake, steak with green chile. That sounds scrumptious, says Calder. I agree. I didn't have steak for dinner. I had leftover Chinese food from a few days ago, so it was really on the edge there. Alright, I'm going to say enough of Mr. Driller 2 for now, but that's cool. And apparently it's a whole series. There was a Mr. Driller 1 for Game Boy Color, and I think there's a couple others as well. Thanks for the suggestion of that game, Janice. It is pretty neat. But what else to play now? I don't have anything else in mind. I've heard the Metroid game is good. What is it? I just scrolled past it. Metroid Fusion. I love Metal Slug games on Neo Geo, so that could always be fun. Mega Man. I like Mega Man games, although I'm terrible at them unless I play the same, the same level a lot of times. But that would seem appropriate to play because my daughter has been really into Mega Man lately and watching me play them. I've been playing Mega Man 11 on my computer. And Ryan says there's Kirby for GBA. Never really gotten to Kirby. We have, I think this is Minish Mask. Got Harvest Moon Gunstar Heroes might be fun to try. Golden Sun. A lot of people say that's a top RPG for it. I actually had that game for my real GBA, and it was a good RPG. I don't really remember it being like strikingly amazing though. Janice says my kids love playing Game Boy Advance Kirby. Let's give it a try. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror or Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. I guess I'll pick this one because it's first. Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, what's happening here? Wow. Alright, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Thanks for all the likes so far, guys. Do the file to play. Some game collection room. Alright. Start game. Multiplayer Kirby. That's pretty fun. Oh, look at that. You see the different Kirby down here. I guess you could have like 2 at the same time. 2 to 4. I didn't know Game Boy Advance actually supported 4 players. I guess it does. I only ever played by myself. By the time I got this was like the real Game Boy Advance. It was my treat to myself when I got my first job after college, basically. When I had more money than I knew what to do with. What's going on here? Did I accidentally start 4 player, or they just sit there? They kind of just follow you. Just kind of like Tails in Sonic games. And Jan says the GBA Dragon Ball RPG game is good too. Dragon Ball Z. This guy a shy guy? Waddle Dee. Kirby just eats whoever he wants whenever he wants. Color says I had the flip open GBA. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the SP. That's what I had too. Oh, look at that. So that holds the door open, so you have to get one of them to stay. How do I tell him to stay, though? Is he just going to do it on his own? And do I have to get them to follow me? I guess they kind of just find a way by themselves. Okay, so we have a star here, but it's grayed out. So how do I trigger that? I open that or whatever. I guess I have to shoot at something. Oh, look at that. You can suck it up. Suck it up, Cupcake. Alright, I guess I can suck this one too. Yeah, you pull it a little bit. So we have some meat and a battery. Just what I always needed in life. I mean, you do need meat and batteries sometimes. Fear my Kirbiness. I'm the sword guy. I have a Link hat too. what's going on? Look, the reddish one, the dark red one, had a bow and arrow, and it's actually like an angel or something. It's fun. This could be a blast for players, I imagine. I got hit. Oh, totally bungled that. Oh, yeah, you can eat the star that when you get hit, right? Yeah, you get your power back. That's right. Okay, how do we deal with this chest? Can one of you guys open it? Normal. Do I have to be normal? I tried being normal. It didn't work. I just lost my ability. Oh. Oh, I think I pressed up and something. Maybe just up. Call for help with R, but watch your batteries. Hold L to start over. Look at that in the lower right. You can call, you call your Kirby friends for help by pressing R. You're like, help! And in the top left, you can see I have an old style cell phone before smartphones came out. What did Cauldron say? I still have it. Regarding the GBASP, I guess, but unfortunately I have an issue where if I squeeze it a tad too tightly, it will shut off. So it'll be playing it. So I'll be playing an intense game, squeeze it a tad bit, and the game will shut off. If I had to guess, not really being a GBA technician, I wonder if the battery is bulging and possibly putting pressure on it makes it blow up. Not literally blow up, but fail. I don't know, I'm just wondering, maybe you could just replace the battery, if you're willing to look into it. Or it could be heat related, somehow your hand is making it overheat, but you wouldn't think that's an issue, right? It doesn't even need a fan, this machine. Maybe it needs a fan, actually, but they didn't build one into it, like the Apple III. For those who don't know that story, the Apple III, it was running super hot, but Steve Jobs didn't want to put a fan in it because he didn't think that would be, like, you know, cool. He thought, well, a fan would be cooler, obviously, but it would look ugly or something, or feel noisy, whatever the issue was. He didn't like the aesthetics of it. So the Apple III would get so hot that all the heat would, like, you know, run through the metal case, so you couldn't touch the thing, it would burn you. That's what I heard, anyway. Apple III, just drop it, as they call it. Definitely pressure related, not heat. Okay. Alright, let's fly. Here, you try going down there, Yellow Kirby. You're like, hell no. Where are my other Kirbys? I think I turned on auto fire back there. Crap. Here, let me figure out how I can disable that. Rapid fire clear is supposed to be the try. So yeah, what happens is I wind up accidentally hitting rapid fire toggle, and then I find I can't turn it off when it's emulator. So I do have rapid fire clear set to triangle, which should be my X button, I think. But let me just set that manually to be sure. Yeah, might be stuck using it. I don't know. All enemies in squat to copy the item. So let's see if this works. Crap, I don't want to rapid fire my sucking power. Yeah, Cauldron said that Steve Jobs didn't like the computer fan noise, so he demanded they take it out. Yeah. The official solution was lifting it an inch. Alright. Come on, let me turn this off, you piece of crap. Okay, I figured out you have to hold down the disable turbo button and then press the button that you want to toggle, basically, or disable. So I figured it out finally after all this time. What do I got here? Spark. Yeah. So did I like leave my other Kirby's behind for good or something? What's the deal? And I guess you can separate. So if you were really playing this 4-player, you'd each have your own screen, so you wouldn't be, you know, stuck on the same screen. Probably leave people behind. I mean, I apparently have done so, but I don't know how I could get them to actually catch up if I wanted to. Check the chat again. Janice says, didn't Steve Jobs accidentally invent fanless thin client? I don't know what you mean. Oh, but via the Apple III being the first fanless computer or something. Actually, I don't think it was. On up. There's 2 doors. Arbitrary choice. Oh yeah, I should have known earlier when I was kind of surprised that GBA could support 4 players. I should have known because I actually had the Zelda game 4 Swords, which is obviously 4 player. I just called my friends for help. Now they're here. So you can summon them with the cell phone. Okay, if they get separated. But now they're separated again. And I only have 2 charges on my phone. You can see. It's kind of funny because this is not the first game I've seen for GBA where they used like a cell phone of the era as like a gimmick. Like WarioWare has that, for example. I guess it was like just a cool thing at the time or something. So, wow, it's a cell phone. Motorola flip phones and things like that. That kind of era. What are these things doing? Ryan said I would love to know the number of kids who actually use 4-player. I don't know. I played the original Game Boy 4-player. Eventually, that hurt. Eventually, after it was out for a while, they released a 4-player adapter for Game Boy, and it came with a racing game called like F1 something. Well, that game was kind of meh. It was great to play 4-player because it was like a cool novelty, but the game itself wasn't great. I got Faceball 2000. I've talked about Faceball 2000 before. So I thought that was cool to have, like, I mean, we didn't have the concept of, oh yeah, a multiplayer first-person shooter, but that's what it was. But I couldn't get anybody else to get it, any of my friends to get it. So I just played Faceball 2000 by myself, essentially. Deathmatching against computer floating faces. Hey, did they ever make a GBA version of Faceball? If so, I have to try that. I don't think there is one. Oh, I just called my friend by accident. That's good. What am I doing with these stars? I'm like talking so much that I'm kind of just absent-mindedly playing through the game, not really knowing what I'm doing. So Ryan said, did you real life play with 4 kids? Original Game Boy, the F1 Racer game. Yeah, I did. I played that 4-player with 4 kids. But I think that's literally the only game I played 4-player. What's going on here? Am I taking a ride on this thing, or? Oh, I am. Oh, okay. So wish I had a flip phone, cell phone. Yeah. Oh, look at this guy at the boss, I think. He's a golem. Ah. Gotta get used to the sliding that Kirby can do. Alright. He wasn't too bad, was he? Map thingy. Some glowing meat. You shouldn't really trust random glowing meat you find lying around, but Kirby is very, you know, his gastrointestinal, whatever, his digestive system does very well with anything he eats, so I guess he's okay. I think I want to eat that guy. How do I select? Select to ditch my... I'm gonna eat him though, he's kind of in a weird spot. Here we go. Yeah, look at this, I have to beam now. Beam me up, Kirby. Looks like he got a Santa hat on. I don't know, it's like a jester's hat or something. I did play some of the original Kirby recently because my daughter wanted to watch me play it. But back in the day, I didn't actually play Kirby at all because Kirby is a very late Nintendo game. It came out, I think, in '93, and by then, I was already a few years into my 16-bit phase. Not really buying an NES game. I had my Neo Geo and my Sega Genesis. Turbo graphics. But it is a cool game. Kirby. I'll check your message in a second, guys. Got a boss on my hands, I think. I guess the last guy was not the actual boss. He's mooning me or something, or shaking his butt at least. I guess I gotta go up there and do it. I can hit him from here, yeah, look at that. Might as well do that. Mr. Flosty, it says at the bottom. Flosty? Is that English or just... Oh, he's still alive. Okay. An M and tomato. I never understood what that M is standing for. Okay, let's check the chat. So, Ryan says, 4-player Game Boy, Video Power, you were a gaming celebrity. You know what, I used to really play a lot of Doom Deathmatch over modem, and I played 4-player that way too. Cauldron said, I trusted wall meat in Castlevania, the infamous wall meat and trash can meat in Streets of Rage. I'm not going to stop with glowing meat in Kirby. That's a good point. Want to hit this button here or something? Pop. That's satisfying to press. Wait, did I leave them all behind? I'm gonna call them up on my bat phone. Come on, guys. Here's Hammer Dude. He's Thor. An angel, a Thor, and a regular Kirby. I can't take you guys anywhere. You get lost. I don't know where I want to go. I guess there's only one option, huh? Rainbow Route. They didn't follow me? What's going on with this thing? Can I go back? Yeah, I have 7 watching, which is on the high end for me. I don't have... I have a small viewership, but I have some cool regulars like everybody who's in the chat right now. If you're not a regular and you'd like to say hi, feel free to do so. But yeah, I got my 2 sets of regulars. I got the regulars for this stream. Mark W plays old games on a Thursday, and for my... I don't really have any specific regulars for the Saturday streams. I have basically regulars who go to all the streams, Ryan, Stu, and Arturo, and then I have also some additional people for this one, like Cauldron and Janice and Andy. I guess because my Saturday stream is just a random grab bag. And my son helps me host. By the way, Ryan, I ordered the Lemmings game book, so maybe there's going to be a Lemmings game book in our future. A game book stream for that. Also, though, the official Fighting Fantasy Twitter account said if you're going to stream one of the original Fighting Fantasy games for their 40th birthday or 40th anniversary, let them know and they'll promote your stream. So I think I'm going to do that soon. Just sometime this year. Doesn't have to be that next Saturday. That could be fun to do. Maybe I'll get like 12 people or something like that. Tabletop and RPG says it's not his jam. Yeah, honestly, that's what I do. Probably the minority of the time though on Saturday night. I do that. I do probably like 75% video games on Saturday night, but it's not old stuff usually. It used to be my standard go-to was, well, NetHack is an old game I would play on the stream. NetHack and FTL was another big one. To me, FTL is a newer game, even though it's like 10 years old at this point. Or it's probably going on 11, actually. But, yeah, I guess it tends to lean towards PC games than console games. Yeah, anything goes though. Sometimes RPG and stuff. Last time we played a board game, got a missile. Whoa, my whole body turned into a missile. Can I steer? Yes, I can. This is crazy. Oh. I hit something, he explodes. Oh, wait, give me that back, I like it. Oh, crap. Alright, I got it back. This is my favorite one so far. Favorite Kirby form. So I'm out of batteries for my cell phone. I have to find a new battery. Oh, who's that? Are you a bad Kirby? What was that? He like hid because I took too long. The big star takes a while to get going for some reason. Now I fight a golem again? Oh. Yeah, you have to launch from the ground. You can't jump and then turn into a missile. Okay, I guess because I was already here. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Whee. Oh. No, I want that one. Oh, crap. Okay. Do I have to eat somebody to break through those walls? Maybe eat something to shoot at it? Maybe you just can't break through that one. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, maybe I'm gonna move on to a different game. That's pretty cool though, and I do love the idea of playing it 4-player. I wonder if these emulators can handle that. That would be interesting if it's like network play or something. There might be a lot of these emulators do have network play. Even in consoles that didn't originally support multiplayer, like you could play even like with MAME, you could have net play MAME. So if you wanted to play 4-player Ninja Turtles or something, you could do that, or Simpsons. I'm sure network latency can be an issue, but it's pretty cool that that exists even. So what shall we play now? Astro Wars, I mean Advance Wars is pretty fun. My brain is in winding down mode though, so I don't know if I should play anything that requires brain power, but I don't know. I guess it's not like that cerebral, Advance Wars. We have a Final Fight game that I heard is good. Some kind of Godzilla game. Game & Watch Gallery. I'm kind of curious about that because I've never actually played a Game & Watch game, but there's been a lot of like Nintendo revivals of them. I'll give it a try. They look really basic and stuff, but I mean, obviously, I'll give it a try. And suggest GBA Mortal Kombat. Okay, I'll give it a try after this. This is the 4th gallery of Game & Watch games. How many did they make? You know, I might have played one of the Game & Watch. I think I played like a really primitive Donkey Kong a long time ago, so maybe it was one of those. It's crazy how each game has such different volumes, so I'm always playing with that. Anyway, let's play some Game & Watch 4. Press start during the game and turn the power off to create an autosave. That's a weird combination, whatever. Because it had the Donkey Kong one thing. Cauldron, okay. So we have Fire. That's the name of the game, Fire. Boxing, Rain Shower, Mario Cement Factory, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3. Alright, I'll start with Fire. Fire. Catch the people falling from the, the burning building with your rescue net and bounce them to safety. Just don't drop them. Okay, we can play modern or classic. Let's try classic. I like the idea of playing the classic style. I feel like I've seen this, but I've never played it. Okay, so they bounce, and then you have to catch them again. And you bounce them all the way to the ambulance. Got it. Okay, now we go back here. Man, gravity is so slow. Because gravity is so slow, some people are going to burn up in that building. So far, this seems extremely easy. I'm sure it's going to get more challenging one way or another. For right now, it's like I just step to the right one square at a time, one space at a time, and it's giving me ample time. But I did select easy instead of hard, so it'll probably get faster even. Oh, it's multiple. Okay, okay. Now I'm taking it back. That can be really difficult to juggle. It's like literally like juggling. Oh, there goes one. I didn't know what to do because they were both at the same level, like vertically. I guess one of them is ahead of the other one if it reaches that vertical plane before the other. Okay. Cauldron says he's pretty sure this is in this stage is in the Smash Brothers game. That's interesting. Nintendo really does like to milk all their old IP. I can't blame them. They have some good stuff. Oh, I think I lost. That guy's just mad. He's fine, but he's mad. He's like, ah, you guys didn't even catch me. Oh, yeah, it does get challenging. Okay. All right, let's play a different one. How about boxing? I like doing the classic. Game A or B. Okay. This sure beats Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. What's happening? Which guy am I? I guess I'm the guy getting beaten up, so I must be on the right. Yeah, let's get him back. Yeah, take that. And that. I'm assuming that's me on the right, because before I pressed anything, the guy on the left was punching. And again... Ryan says, good old LCD, I have nostalgia for it. Yeah, if I could, like, dig up a bunch of, like, little handheld games, I could do a stream on those sometime if I can get the camera to look okay. I actually came into a Defender handheld game. That looked pretty cool, actually. And, my dad's been, I've probably mentioned this a lot, but for those who don't know, my dad has been periodically, like, cleaning out his basement and garage and handing me old video game and old consoles and things. And one of them was this Defender game that was even, it was new in the box even. And it looks like it could be pretty cool. Also, it's pretty expensive on eBay. It goes for like $100 or something. So now you know I'm rich. I have the Defender game. All right, this I kind of not. I think I've seen enough for this game, but can I quit it? Yes. And Cauldron said button masher here, yeah, for sure. Janice says no music, no color, pure fun, and the battery lasts forever. I bet the battery lasts, well, a lot better than Game Boy did, but I bet if you get too into the game, it might die sooner than you would think, maybe. I don't know. Rain Shower, let's try that one. Modern, I just like going with the classic, because to me this is what Game & Watch is about. I don't even really have nostalgia for it, because again, I think I only played the Donkey Kong. What am I doing here? You can go left or right, and that's... Oh, I can pull the clothesline. Okay. Wait, what am I... I'm trying to make the clothes not get wet. I think they probably had instructions, but I was too lazy to read them. Okay. Now he's pouring something. Pouring water. Oh, I can climb up? Okay. I'm not really finding the controls too intuitive somehow, but... Okay, you just use the D-pad and the button, I guess. I guess it makes sense. And we gotta pull this one, because it's gonna get hit, I think. No, it's gonna get missed. But the one on the bottom's gonna get hit, so we pull that. This is kind of neat, actually. Yeah. I think I'm good over there, but what about here? Down here. I guess it's just a toggle for each one, right? Yeah. You don't, like, pull it, and then pull it some more. The one position or the other. Oops. Oh, I think I saved that one in time. I might have had the cement factory one also, now that I think about it. Or played it. Janice always says Mark is rich. Yeah. I do have a Neo Geo, right? Only rich kids have Neo Geo. You know, I was hoping I could say that I'm the only person who won a Neo Geo on a game show, but I did look at some of the old video powers and I saw somebody else did. So at least 2 people have won Neo Geo on a game show. It could be 3 or 4 or something, but it was a rare prize. They didn't have that every day on the show. And when they did, you know, you weren't guaranteed to get it just because you won the show. You had to find the secret prize, which was in the Video Power Mall. There was one designated secret prize. Only one. Oops, missed that one. And if you found the secret prize, you got the big prize. So in my case, I had to find the Sega Genesis game Pat Riley's Basketball, which was hidden in the basketball hoop in the mall. All right. I see the viewership drops gradually between, like, every time I switch games, it drops by 1. I guess it isn't too exciting to most people. But yeah, I feel like I might have played the Cement Factory one. Let me see if I can jog my memory here. Yeah, this does look familiar. And I just died. I don't remember how you do this. So the pies come down here and I have to pull a lever or something? Or... Some of the trays are empty, some are full. So yeah. They open to make it go down? Like that? Yeah, okay. Oh, shoot, I fell again. I gotta get the cement to the trucks, I guess. Oh, this is hard. I'll retry. Okay, let's see. There's one tray or bin, whatever it is, full of cement. Then we drop it down, I think. When it's on the 3rd level. Now we wait till this goes down. Oh, it squishes you. Oh, okay. Should have known that. And now I can do this. Right? That's what I want to do. Did I get a point or something? There's more cement coming. Oh, jeez. I don't know. This one's a weird feeling. With the platforms, the way they move in like discrete motions, like, oh, I wish they could be more like continuous. But that's the nature of these games. So I can't complain. I chose to play them when I have tons of other options available. Alright, so the one on the right is full too. We gotta move that one. And pull the lever. Cement goes down. Pull the lever again. Let's try to get down there. Get here too. Hey, cool. Again, gravity is very slow acting in this universe. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, I'm done with this game. Alright. I'll do 1 or 2 more of these. I guess there's only 2 left, so I might as well play through the rest. Donkey Kong Jr. Okay. Climb up, jump up. I guess I can't go left from here. Okay, I can't go right either, so I guess I can go down only. And jump. Oh, I can knock the fruit down. Or the coconut, whatever that is. I guess the coconut is a fruit. Oh, did I die? I guess so. I have to jump onto that chain, I think. Ryan says I remember this one. Oops. Let's try again. Let's try to knock something with it. Did not succeed. Okay, I have to jump to the left, I think. Oh. I'm missing something here. You have to get the key and then jump to it. But I mean, I figured that, but you have to get the key then the lock, obviously. But I thought maybe, I don't know what I thought. I'm just stupid. Okay, let's try again. Figure out how to get the key. Can I climb up more? Or no, I can't. How do you get the key? I can't figure out how to play a Game & Watch. It's pretty bad. Okay, the key. Obviously, I need to climb up there somehow, but this is the farthest left I can go while climbing. And I can't climb up the tree there. I can't go on top of the branch. I have to do something with that coconut differently. Is there a second button? No. That would be too advanced for back in that day. If I just walk left one, that's what happens. I must just have to do something right with the coconut. Maybe I have to hit somebody with it. I would think that's just bonus points or something though. Okay, yeah, I think I just got some points. Do I jump on a creature? I don't think that's how it works in Donkey Kong Jr. Bounce off of a bird or something? If you look at the LCDs, you can go... Ugh. Oh, I think I have to leap right when the key is swinging to the left. Let me try this again. Okay, right when the key's swinging to the left, I'm going to jump like that. Yeah! There we go. Okay, it looks like I just got rid of a quarter of his cage. Is that how keys work? They like erase a quarter of a cage. Oh. I figured out how to play Donkey Kong Game & Watch. Still suck at it, but I figured out how to play it. Hey, Bazakatron, how's it going? Oops, I thought I hit the, Take that, you dork bunch. Alright. Let's try to make this jump now, like so. Yeah! Now half the cage is gone. Oh, come on. Sensitive controls. Alright. Let's play the last game, which is Donkey Kong 3. How are they going to pull that off in Game & Watch form? It's probably less awkward than the one I just played, actually. Where am I? I'm on the right, okay. Oh, it's oriented not vertically. Like, the original Donkey Kong 3 is vertically oriented. And this one, it's like horizontal. I can't shoot anymore? What's happening? Do I have to get something to shoot? Bug spray. Oh, I think I refill over there or something. Right. Something happened. I'm dead. You're supposed to, like, push Donkey Kong upward with your spray, if I recall correctly. But... Okay, I see the meter of my bug spray above me now. You have to catch these dripping bug sprays. I don't really get what I'm doing here. I guess I just need to hit him. But it looks like he's shooting bug spray at me back, which is weird. Trying to push the bugs to him? Okay, I'll try that. Yeah. Maybe I'll just keep doing it like this. Reload. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot. Now I think we're getting somewhere. The bug there's not going very far to him though yet. I lost my rhythm there. Oops. I feel like we're starting to make progress. Catch two and fire two at once. Is that better or worse or the same? Yeah, I did it. I got a bug to him. Yeah, take that, you stupid dog. I don't like this game though. Alright, that's it for Game & Watch for now. But that is Gallery 4, so there must be a whole bunch of them. At least 4. Alright. Ryan requested Mortal Kombat, which... Oh, I don't want to prejudge it. Bazakatron says your gameplay is making a banger tune. I don't know what that means. Oh, banger tune. Got it. Alright, let's try Mortal Kombat. Which one? Advanced. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be embarrassing because I suck at these games. But I guess I'd probably have to use L and R. Mortal Kombat. Get rid of that crap at the bottom. It's a little better. Alright. Options. Let's go with easy. I'm a wuss. Blood. Yeah, I got a blood on. What's the point of playing Mortal Kombat without blood? No. It's awkward. You have to move left and right to go between difficulty, blood, and contrast, and fatalities and handicap. Then you press up or down when you're on the blood to make it toggle between on and off. Fatalities on, contrast, sure, handicap, Alright. Mortal Kombat. Wait, look at this. You can play 2-on-2 combat. Alright, let's play, Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Your destiny.
Start with Novice.
Excellent. Fight.
Again, Scorpion. That's kick, that's punch. And the L... Oh, R is to block. L is doing nothing, though. Okay. I do low kick like he did. Have to, like, press start and toggle or something? How come my, respray is not working? How do I do a low? Maybe the L button toggles it. No. Or you hold L and press it. Maybe.
Scorpion wins.
Fatality. No. Not yet.
Fight.
Let's try holding L. No, it doesn't do it. Select. Stop it. I'm figuring my move, man. Disrespectful. Sorry to just pause. Yeah, I can't. I find it's completely unplayable, so I'm not gonna play it. There's probably a way to do it, but no thanks. No thanks. play a worse version of a game with awkward control. I don't see their point. Probably better than the original Game Boy version, though. Alright, what else can we play? Puzzle Fighter 2 might be fun to try. TMNT. This looks like more modern Turtles. To me, anything in the last 20 years is modern. It's more modern Turtles. Yeah, let's do a little Advance Wars. Got 2 different versions. I guess one is, they're probably for different countries. And I also have Advance Wars 2. English, Francais, Deutsch, or Espanol. Advance Wars. Guy with wrenches, fear him. Big guy, fear him. Girl in tank top, fear her. Guy with wrench and big guy and girl in tank top, blow them away. Other people play Doom, my dudes. I can play some Doom. I'll try Doom after this. I'll probably think those controls are really bad too. I used to play Doom with a mouse so I could turn any direction instantly. Shh. So I always found playing games like that with a D-pad very awkward. But I'll give it a try anyway. Please enter your name. My name for today will be Boo. Is this correct? Yes, it's on my birth certificate. Nice to meet you, Boo. I'm Nell. I'm a CO in the Orange Star Army. Is this your first time playing? In about 15 years, probably, yes. Or more. Very well, let me explain a few things briefly. There are several different modes of gameplay. The versus mode, yeah. I don't care about that. Link mode, field training. Start with field training. Sure, I'll select field training. Oh yeah, Mazakatron, I'm playing GBA, so I gotta have a D-pad, right? Alright, troop orders. First, let me brief you on the situation. We're in this large nation. Oh, that's what GBA means. Yeah, it means Game Boy Advance. In a large nation here, Orange Star, the country to the east is Blue Moon. 2 countries have always been at war. That's the reason for the war. Border skirmishes had died down recently until that madman Olaf. We're always at war with East Asia, by the way. Oh, excuse me, I mean, or the Eurasia, I don't know. The Blue Moon CEO, Olaf, suddenly ordered an advance of Orange Star, so the Alara region is now held by Blue Moon forces. Candidate Pooh, you have been given a mission. You are to drive Olaf from Alara and secure it for Orange Star. I will be your support. Let's move out. Ryan says, are your kids excited for Easter? My daughter is. Rob Bob is a little too old to get too excited for it, I guess. Yeah, he'll take the candy, though. The Alara region is quite remote. That's why Olaf hasn't deployed many troops to this area. You yourself have 2 infantry units under your command. These orange units are yours. They look red to me. These blue units are the enemy. They belong to the Blue Moon Army. Defeat the enemy forces to complete the mission successfully. Well, let's issue some orders. The cursor is used to give commands. The plus control pad moves the cursor. Yep. First, let's command this infantry unit. Would you place the cursor on the infantry unit, please? Yes. The action you completed is called selecting. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. He'll be like, thank you, and eat all the candy. You'll see this term often, so do your best to remember. Wait, what was the term? When you select a unit, the area around it will become highlighted. Represents the selected unit's movement of range. First, let's approach the enemy unit. Try moving the unit to this space. Press the A button, sure. After a unit moves, its menu will appear, not disappear. Select wait, and then press the A button to confirm the command. The unit's color changed, right? Yeah, you got darker. Can't receive any more orders. Yeah. Obvious stuff. What's the other one? Both of your units have moved. When you finish giving orders, you must hit end. Press the A button on an empty space to display the map menu. Okay, like this. Okay, so now we can hit end. Here come the blue guys. They're gonna attack me. Orange Star Army units have moved into the Alara region. Wait, am I the offender here? I'm the one encroaching on their turf. Ha! They won't last long. Oh, yeah, we'll see about that. I have tutorial power. My troops there will make short work of them. Here he comes. You can only move 2 in the mountains. It looks like Olaf has noticed our arrival. His infantry units are headed this way. Stay calm. If we proceed with caution, we'll be fine. Now it's time to order this infantry unit to fire on the enemy. Select this unit. You must be next to the enemy to fire on them. That's a detail I forgot about. With your unit here. Do you see the fire command? Yes! Please select it. Okay. This is the cursor you will use to select which enemy unit to attack. It says it's going to be 49% damage. Only one unit you can engage now, so press the A button to fire. That's interesting because 49% will knock him down. Well, basically that means it'll take 3 hits, I think. But the last hit will be like hitting a guy with only 2% left. Unless there's some random variation to it. I don't remember how it works. It looks like about 49% right there. Oh, but there's discrete units, like there's 5 units left. I have 5, whatever, troops within the unit. That's the unit's hit points. Okay, we'll call it hit points, not troops. All units begin with 10. Okay, so I did half kill him. It reaches 0, it vanishes. I have more. The unit that attacks first generally has the advantage. Waiting to be attacked is not a good strategy. There's some games I've played where defensive units have the bonus, but it tends to like evolve or devolve into like trench warfare, where everybody's just digging in. And I mean like board games and stuff too, not just video games. You should pick your battles and always fire first. If you fire on this unit again, you should defeat it. So now order your remaining infantry unit to engage the enemy. So really, I don't think 49% versus 52% makes a difference. I guess under the hood there might be some sort of dice rolling going on where it could make a slight difference. And Ryan said, when I was looking for my Pac-Man pinball, I found GBA video cart for Fairly Odd Parents. I have the Shark Tale one somewhere too. Okay. So there's one enemy to deal with. Let's deal with him. He's going to advance and not be able to shoot, I take it. What are those fools doing? If I were in the field, they wouldn't be suffering such humiliation. Cursed Orange Star Army, I will defeat it, I will. Yeah, I think we're more red looking, I don't know. But they keep saying orange. Alright, now we'll finish him. Like Scorpion finished me earlier. Wait a minute, this unit took damage in the last battle, didn't it? Units lose some of their firepower and damage. Okay. So it's better to fire on the enemy with an undamaged unit. Is it going to matter? I'm going to finish him off with the 2. I guess they're just trying to instruct how it works. That's fine. GBA, oh, GBA. Oh, they're like videos, actual like shows and movies? Wow. Oh, what was the B button to do? I missed that. Hitting the button too much just to cycle through the tutorial. Oh, maybe it was to withdraw. You can hit B? I don't know. Probably not. Defeat all the enemy units. Your mission is a success. And now Redbeard here or whatever is upset. Bluebeard. That land was mine. How did I lose so easily? Yeah. Yeah, so Ryan's saying there's a bunch of videos you used to be able to watch on Game Boy Advance, like actual cartoons and stuff. That sounds terrible. But perhaps cool at the time. Because you didn't have, smartphones. See the rank that your strategy has earned. I got an A. I'm so good I got an A. Alright, let's try a real game here. Sure. Do not turn off. Right, there's a lot more tutorials here. I don't know, should I just jump into the game? I think I can probably figure it out, basically. I'm gonna be here for like 20 minutes doing tutorials otherwise. Alright, let's play the game a little bit. What am I looking for here? Field training versus mode or link mode. That's it? Is it forcing me to do field training first? I hit B, so it took me back to the title screen. Okay. Maybe versus mode is what I want. No, it's 4 players. Link mode. So 1 to 4 players can play a single game system. Okay. Oh, that's like hot seating. I guess I have to finish field training and then I can play the real game. What do you guys think? Should I just keep doing that or play a different game? I'm up for either. I want to know what you guys want to see. Because if I do this, it's probably going to be the rest of the game just playing. The rest of the stream playing this game. Adventures in Tartaria? Is that a game? Let me check that out. Zakatron says Adventures in Tartaria. Let me see what that is. Original Fairy Tale adventure game. Okay, that's a PC game that you can get on Steam, I guess. Okay, so I'm not playing that. Oh, so just a dumb reference. Okay, sorry, Zakatron, I'm being dense. Alright, let's keep going through tutorials. Terrain Intel. Overt attack. That sounds like something Olaf would try. Your goal is to take out these units. You've been given 4 infantry units to carry out this operation. Let's go! Mission 2. Terrain Intel. Oh, the Zakatron does say Doom still. Okay. I'll do a little bit more of this than Doom. The enemy has deployed some mech units. They have like bazookas or something. Mech units have more firepower than your standard infantry. You won't be able to defeat mech units in direct combat, so you'll have to use the terrain to give you some defensive cover. I'll explain about terrain features as we go. Select this infantry unit, please. Let's review what we've learned so far. Order this infantry unit to fire. What, to walk here and then fire? Bang, 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 bang. Excellent. Okay, select this infantry unit next, please. Do you notice anything different? Yeah, the mountains. Up until now, the highlighted movement area for the infantry was 3 spaces. Well, in the mountains, it's less. Movement cost is double here. This means your movement rate will be half of that on the plains. Do you think that means you should avoid mountains? That would be a very serious tactical error. Mountains offer advantages that compensate for movement cost. You'll understand once you fire on the enemy. Go ahead, engage the enemy, and fire! I will engage them, but I forgot to bring my engagement ring. That's a horrible joke. Okay, so they only kill 1 of me instead of the usual 2. Ryan says, why do they always animate characters like that? People don't move up and down when they're standing. Well, to give it, so they don't look absolutely rigid, they kind of have some motion to them. I don't know. Fighting games like to do that. Now compare the HP of the 2 infantry units you used to attack. Yep. The one in the mountain took less damage. Yep. You attacked the enemy from the mountains, right? Yep, yep, yep. Defensive cover in the mountains. Oh, Zakatron says he does move up and down when standing. He like, maybe he's at like a rock concert, just kind of like this. Yeah. Defensive cover in the mountains is this number here, a 4. Okay, so it tells you there. 1 versus 4. 1 is in the plains. The higher the defensive cover, yeah. Go ahead and fire on the remaining infantry units. Okay. Here, you can go here and finish him off. Finish him. Take that. I like how it exploded. They're just people, but they exploded. Okay, what's this guy gonna do then? I guess they want me to move up. Finish him as well. Pew! Alright, now I have to look out for the bazookas. Or the bazookatrons. So you spotted my troops, have you? That's pretty good. But this time, heh, 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 things will be different. You'll learn what it means. I just keep using a different voice every other sentence with this guy. You learn what it means to face mech units. I'll just keep watch from back here. No need for me to actually be in the field. I'm still in charge, though. Alright, he's coming. He's gonna attack me. This is Bazookatron. Uh-oh. Here they come. Oh, they killed a lot of my guys. Now, what's her name? Face is gonna chime in about how dangerous they were. Nope. Not yet. After the turn, I guess. So I only lost 4 because those guys are in the mountains compared to the first one who lost 6. Alright, let's finish them off. It's your turn. Mech units really pack a punch, don't they? But if you'll notice, one infantry unit took less damage than the other. Do you know why? Ah, God, I know why. Keep in mind the movement cost difference between the units. For example, mech and infantry units have different movement types, so their respective movement costs in mountains are 2 and 1. You need intel like this, place the cursor on the space and press the R button. This works for terrain features as well as for all unit types. So for intel on unit, movement type, cost, etc., remember the R button. Excuse me, well, I'll leave the rest of the battle to you. They may have mech units, but you have superior numbers. Focus on what you've learned, use it well, and the victory will be yours. Alright, yeah, so let's go to the mountains, I suppose. What about the trees? Did that provide cover? It'll say here. Defense is 2, I guess it says. It shows 2 stars there. Whereas this one has defense 4 stars. And the plains have defense 1. Okay. I guess this guy's gonna go to the mountains. Alright. And yeah, this guy should be able to move to the trees and attack him. Even though the tutorial woman didn't talk about trees. I'm getting advanced here. Alright, we can finish this guy off. And lastly... so he'll get to attack one more turn. Oh, only one. There's still one left. Alright, so those 2 units are still both alive, but barely, I guess. So they'll get one more hit on. They might finish my 3 at the top. Oh, did he just quit? He didn't go? One more thing. If at any point during the battle you need to stop, there's a way to save. Yeah, please go to the map menu now. Place cursor on an empty space and press A, sure. Alright, let me just go to save. Jeez. You know, screw it, I don't want to go to save. Alright, you finish him off. See ya. War is hell, man. You've done it. These units really were a covert operation. Not really. Kind of saw them from the turn. It was the first turn. There are Mary Kate and Ashley GBA games, and I think they had Game Boy games. Actually, a friend of mine, a couple friends of mine, used to work at Acclaim at the time, and at least one of them worked specifically on the Mary Kate and Ashley game. They were QA testers. At least 2 friends of mine, maybe 3. And yeah, one of them had to QA the heck, meaning test Mary Kate and Ashley, or I think GBA was the one. Seemed like the right time period, so yeah, probably that game. And that means they basically had to test the heck out of it. Try to break it and things like that. You know, that could mean doing stupid things like going off in weird corners or whatever. I don't know what the game plays like. Or providing stupid inputs that nobody really would, realistically, just to make sure the game doesn't break. Yeah, Acclaim used to be based here on Long Island, so a lot of people into video games thought it would rock to be a game tester at Acclaim, and you know, it's good work, but it's not exactly fun in games per se. You have to just kind of methodically do stupid things in the game as well as playing them. Sure. Base capture. Well, 2 mech units in the last battle, right? In response, you've been given command of 2 mech units yourself. Hooray. Look at this. So now we have skyscrapers. And we have tanks too. Fortunately for us, those tanks can't cross the mountains, so let's take care of business here and deal with them later. Let's secure some bases by capturing local cities. Select this infantry unit, please, and move it here. You see the new menu command. Capture. Please select this command. Sure. Stomped on the building. Take that building. The city is now half captured. Takes at least 2 days to capture a city. Order this unit to capture again next turn to secure an allied base. Almost forgot. Don't move a unit that's in the process of capturing a city. If you do, you'll have to begin capturing it all over again. The same is true if the capturing unit loses all of its HP. Do your best to protect units trying to secure new bases. Okay, now let's move the mech unit. Go ahead and select it, please. Alright. Only infantry and mech units can capture new bases. Remember this when deploying units into unsecured areas. Move the units to this position. He cannot move to the building, unfortunately. So he has to wait till next turn. Okay, so go ahead and move the rest of the units. None of the others can reach a building this turn. Okay, that should be it. And day 1. What? Enemy forces have appeared again? Those cowards! Attacking my most remote units, how typical. But wait, I have some tank units deployed there. Ha! Ha ha! Crushing those infantry and mech units will be a piece of cake. Fight on, my loyal troops. This time you shall be victorious. Like, wait a minute, does that mean we usually lose the battles? I don't know about this. It's your turn. First, you should always start by completing the capture. Okay, let's do that. Capture, stomp, stomp, stomp. Now it's mine. Now this city is yours. It's the same color as your troops, right? You can use it as a base. So now you can see that these cities are under enemy control. By the way, gray cities are neutral. So let's get back to discussing bases. If you put a damaged unit in a base, it will recover some HP each turn. You'll also receive 100 G per day from each city you capture. Maybe it's gold pieces like in D&D. These funds are crucial for... We have HP from D&D, why not? Gold pieces too. These funds are crucial for restoring HP to your units. Funds are also used for other purposes, but I'll explain those later. Okay, use this mech unit to capture a new base. Would you please select this unit? We're gonna go to the blue one. That's neutral. Here's a problem for you. 2 cities are within your movement range, yeah. One is neutral and one is hostile. Which one should you capture first? Well, seems like... I don't know if the hostile takes longer, but I think I want to go there. Like, does it turn gray and then red? I don't think so. Probably not. Of course, capturing either one... She said it with the right choice, by the way. Capturing either one of these cities is a plus for you, but if you secure the enemy city, you also reduce your foe's funds. Oh yes, there's one more thing you need to know. Look here to see how long it will take to secure the city. The capture number is now 10. When this number is reduced to 0, the city is secure. An infantry unit has 10 HP, so it takes 2 days to capture a city. With a capture number of 20, a damaged unit has less HP, so it'll take longer to capture a city. Now, what do you guys think? Keep doing these tutorials or play Doom? So now you know how to capture cities, right? I'm going to let you make all of the command decisions from now on. Would you like some advice on how to proceed? No. Really? Ryan says Doom. Okay. But just one. Don't let the enemy capture your HQ. You will lose if this happens. Okay, let me finish this one tutorial level, and then we'll do some Doom. Right, you can capture... Oh, I can't even move there? That sucks. These guys are too slow. Okay, this guy already captured that base, so he doesn't have to stay there. Oh, he did it this turn. And nobody can... He can move here this turn. Okay. you go here. You can capture this one. And you can capture this one. We're all doing some capturing. Two votes for Doom we got. What about you, Andy? Doom or more of this? Oh, Bazakatron changing his vote to a joint plus Sig. Well, I'm not going to be doing the joint here. Alright, so the tanks have moved, I guess. Alright, so, I guess we just finished capturing. I don't know. They're going to come to me, though. Capped. 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 Captain America. Getting a lot of building this way. And so we have two guys who are free to move. It would be good to put them in a good defensive terrain like we were taught earlier, but you can't reach any this turn. I don't know. You can go here. I could put them like... no. I don't know how far they can move. Could they... If they're moving through here, the mountains, then how many spaces past that can they move? I'm not sure of that. I'm not going to overthink it. It's a tutorial. It should be easy enough. Let's just go. Alright, here they come. They got some supply money. We're gonna get attacked now. Nope, we're not getting attacked now. Okay. Yeah, I guess if they're hanging out in the bases as they fight, they'll get healed each turn, so that's probably a good way to do it. I got this guy hiding in the mountains. Now it's just attack. Okay, that worked out. Killed 6 of them, they killed 1 of me. Finish him off. Excellent. He's in the mountains, I'll attack him anyway. Took out 3, took out 2. This is probably the worst attack I'll do, but let's try it anyway. Okay. This one's gonna be bad too. But I can always retreat to these bases and heal up, I think. So let's end the turn and see how this goes. He's got tanks coming though. Here comes the... did they not attack in this particular tutorial? Maybe that's that's why it's so easy. They just don't attack. Alright, why don't we go to Doom? We can see how this is going to go. They don't even attack me, so it should be easy enough. And, you know, I guess maybe if I do another GBA stream, maybe I'll just get through all the tutorials first so I can just jump into the game. Because that would be more fun to watch, probably. Alright, but for now, I say adieu to you. This will save the game state, which is nice. And let's go to Doom. Oh, that's Doom 2. Oh, I have Doom 2 here. And the first Doom. Which one should I play? The first Doom or second? Oh, you know, I guess you guys asked for Doom, so I'll play the first one. Alright, here we go. I guess you can probably sidestep with L and R. I guess we'll see. David A. Palmer Productions. Huh. Where's the sound? Oh. There's normally title music. Okay, not in the GBA one, I guess. Do have the classic pistol sound when you cycle through the menu. Let's check options. Messages on, sound effects on, music on, dynamic lighting, brightness, set control. Okay, we have run, What the hell is that green word? Activate / run. Okay. Weapon down. Weapon up. Strafe left, strafe right. I see. Okay. So in Doom, you may remember, you don't actually aim your gun up or down manually. So what they decided to do is make it so pressing up or down is actually to cycle through your weapons. And I think they kind of had to do that given the limited number of buttons on this thing. So activate would mean like pressing the space bar to open a door kind of a thing. And it's also the run button. Alright, I guess they did what they had to, given the constraints. Knee deep in the dead, the shores of hell are infernal start, knee deep in the dead. I'll just do hey not too rough. Oh my goodness, okay. This looks like when I used to play low detail. No, actually back. You do use back and forward, that's right. But it said weapon up or down, that's what I don't get. Maybe I have to hold something and press up or down? I don't know. This is not the Doom music. Not the original. You can sidestep. Can you turn and sidestep? Yes, that's kind of essential to playing Doom well. Yeah, this is it's pretty awkward, but that's okay. Play it a little bit. Nice green armor. I died. I mean, I got hurt from something. From falling? You don't. Did Doom have fall damage? I forgot about that. That's where I came from. Guess so. Do we have a map? We do. Look at that. How fancy. I guess we want to go over there. Ryan says for GBA this isn't bad. Yeah. Is that enemy? Yeah, it is. So you gotta hold this button to run. There's an imp up there. Some shotgun shells. I didn't get a shotgun yet. Some ammo. Oh, this is Doom on GBA. I missed all the secrets. I don't remember anything. I actually don't even remember the level really. I played a lot more Doom 2 for one reason, for one thing. But it does seem to be the original game. I do remember the first episode was Knee Deep in the Dead. The music definitely sounds different though. And look, they changed the gooey bodies, the really gory ones, to green instead of being red. So they didn't want to show a bloody mess, basically. Ryan said it's been years since I played Doom. I'll just hide next to this barrel. Oop. No red when you get shot. Interesting. Guess that was too hard to do. Make the whole view tinted red. I used to play so much Deathmatch Doom, it's ridiculous. So awkward to not be able to use a mouse. I used to actually have I used to host tournaments and stuff like that on my friend Jack's BBS. His BBS could have it had enough lines, like phone lines, that you could. It had some special software called Game Connection, and you could play Doom and other games. And I was kind of his staff member who organized Doom tournaments, and I taught players how to play deathmatch well and things like that. And I actually won a Doom tournament once at a rival BBS, or another BBS really, called Cyber. Ours was called Dark Tower. My friend Jack's BBS was called Dark Tower. There was another local BBS called Cybernet. And what they did is they had their own Doom tournament hosted on their BBS, except they had the final 3 players, of which I was one of them, play in a final match. This was 2 of my friends, by the way. My friend Alex, Renato, and me. We played in the final Doom tournament at Nassau Coliseum at a computer show. And the host of the tournament didn't really know how real players played, like using the mouse and keyboard together. And they gave us this stupid vibrating chair called a Thunder Seat. It had a subwoofer strapped at the bottom. And they gave us a joystick mounted, like a pilot joystick mounted onto the right arm of the Thunder Seat. And instead of looking at a screen, we each had our own VR goggles headset, which was basically just the screen in 2 images, sort of, to make it look 3D. And it was so bad, but I managed to handle the bad setup the best, I guess. So I won the tournament, and I actually own one of those vibrating chairs now. It's called a Thunder Seat. Meanwhile, my friend Alex came in second. He was probably a better player than me. Alex is insanely good at games. I could get the better of him sometimes in Doom. Maybe like 3 out of 8 times or something. But he was insanely good. But he came in second. And the whole time while he was playing with this horrible setup, he was yelling, "This sucks! This sucks! This sucks!" Pretty funny. Let me catch up on the chat here. Zakatron says Thunder Seat plus joystick equals unrivaled. And Ryan says you have quite the video game history, Mark. Yeah. I see we lost a viewer. They got uninterested in the story of Cybernet. The Cybernet. I kind of lost more track of where I'm going. Were they already here? Probably. But also, they didn't let us reconfigure anything, so anyone playing above baby level knows that you sidestep. You have 1 strafe left key or button and 1 for the right. But the default config in Doom was to hold down Alt and then use your whatever you're using to control your direction. You couldn't turn and strafe at the same time. You had to hold your strafe on key while using your directional, whether it be mouse or joystick. So they only let us do that on top of that. We even asked them, could we at least, set Z and X to be strafe left and right? That was before WASD took over. We used to use Z and X to strafe left and right. And they said, nope, you gotta play with what we give you. So Alex was yelling, "This sucks," the whole time. And I managed to deal with crappy controls the best. That's all it meant. Didn't mean I was better at playing than Alex or Renato. It just meant I could deal with the crappy controls better in the moment. And where the hell am I going? Yeah, circle strafing. You got it, circle strafe. Zakatron says circle strafing is sort of a rite of passage. So I don't know, what am I supposed to go to the right there? Isn't that just like a big open area that you overlook and you can't do anything? Sorry, I'm getting lost in this freaking basic level here. So I'm telling stories about my competitive gaming days. But yeah, I used to be really into it. So this was, the thing I did, some of my friends and I, we would stay up at night death matching till like 3 in the morning. We were teenagers, and this is before Quake, so and there's some overlap with Quake too, but there wasn't really games that you could just jump on the internet and play a first-person shooter multiplayer. You had to have these weird setups like we did with this BBS. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Why can't I figure it out? There's not even like an open, unexplored area. Look, did I already find the exit? And I'm just like ignoring it. All right. But actually, yeah, one of my friends who I used to play Doom Deathmatch with until like 3 in the morning, his name was Nick, and I was at a family barbecue. My sister and her husband, they host a family barbecue on Memorial Day once a year. And long story short, he wound up working with this guy, Nick, totally independently. I kind of lost touch with Nick, and then we kind of caught up at a couple of these barbecues, so it's kind of fun. Talking about our Doom playing glory days, and I'm just like wandering around the circle. I don't know. I don't know where the hell I'm going here. Did I do all this? Oh yeah, maybe I have to search for a secret door. But yeah, he went. My brother-in-law was an architect, and then Nick wound up becoming an architect, so they worked at the same firm. Did I go to this place with the red? Maybe I didn't go through the red door yet. That's probably it. There we go. But the deathmatch competition, that could be pretty intense. There was a guy named Murloc. Murloc was based in Florida, but he liked to think of himself as the greatest Doom player in the world. So Murloc would happily pay the long-distance calls to challenge anybody. And he would insist he played on his own level that he made. You know, he used to have these Doom WADs. Doom WADs were basically levels, but they could also, you know, change the graphics and stuff like that. But basically they were levels. And he wanted to play on his favorite deathmatch level called Murdoom, like Murloc Doom. He made it himself, and this guy had such a ego. He actually made one of the walls say, "Murloc will rock your world." We used to make fun of that endlessly. But it turned out Murloc found a way to cheat. He made his map. This is a perfect example. See how the lighting is here? You could make a level such that one room was completely dark, right? So he would make certain areas completely dark, but he had a hacked version or a modified version on his end where it was light. So he was able to get it to work without causing a consistency failure or whatever, and he would cheat that way. But anyway, basically, I managed to beat Murloc eventually. He could, when we played on a built-in level. And if you actually look up Murloc today, it's spelled M-E-R-L-O-C-K. Look up Murloc and Thresh on Google. You probably heard of Thresh because he was like a winner of a Quake tournament. Well, apparently Murloc played against Thresh in this Quake tournament, and I think it was like the final or something, and they were on a big stage or something. And Murloc lost, and he like stormed off the stage, and like I don't know, he might have thrown equipment around too or something. So apparently he had a big temper tantrum. This guy was like, he took the competition way too seriously. I'm gonna look it up right now and see if that's still around. Murloc and Thresh. Yeah. Murloc's name was Ted Peterson. So if you look up Murloc and Thresh, you can find the first article that Dennis Fong, aka Thresh, beat Ted Murloc Peterson in the semifinals. It doesn't really talk about Murloc throwing a tantrum, though. But anyway, I did manage to beat Murloc in Doom. He beat me at first, but we found out he was a cheater. And Ryan says Murloc is a good name for a Doom player. The funny thing is Murloc is now in World of Warcraft, and also Hearthstone. It's the name of those fish creatures that go. So, back in my day, Murloc was that guy. Listen to this music. They really changed the music. It's kind of fun, I guess. Zakatron says, just throwing this out there, do a Looking Glass / Bullfrog themed video. I don't know what Looking Glass made, but I know Bullfrog. Yeah, that sounds like it could be fun. I think I still have I found an old floppy disk of recordings of deathmatch games. When you used to play deathmatch, you could record the game and it would save into a file called an LMP file, which we called lump. So I think I actually found a floppy disk of old lump files. They were very small, so you could fit a lot of them on, because they just record like the movements and stuff like that. It didn't like, it wasn't like a video. So I found a 3.5 floppy disk recently that had lumps on it. And if I can extract them, I might be able to find, I don't know if it's on that disk, but maybe I could find a recording of myself playing against this Murloc fellow. That'd be fun to see if I could get it to work. But mostly it was me and my friends recording the lumps. Thief is second best game, says Bazakatron. Cool. I never played Thief, I wouldn't mind trying it. My Doom name was Neon Samurai. It's actually my BBS name, but it carried over to the Doom world. I got that from it was a role-playing game book called Shadowrun. Shadowrun was a role-playing game, and there was like a source book for it, like kind of like an expansion book, you could say. And it had like fake like internet chatter across the pages at the bottom, and there was one recurring character named Neon Samurai, so I stole it from that. Later on, I learned that in the hacker magazine 2600, there's actually a well-known hacker who goes by the name Neon Samurai. So some people were upset with me for using that. They were like, you must disavow yourself of this name, for you are lamer compared to the real Neon Samurai. I was just like, whatever, dude. I just kept. I was a fake Neon Samurai, basically. I was the Doomer Neon Samurai. The other guy was the hacker Neon Samurai. Zakatron said, did you ever buy retail WAD CDs at Walmart? No. Well, I never. For one thing, I didn't really have Walmart around here at the time, but I did know of those CDs, and you could buy them at like computer shows and stuff, or order them. I used to just download tons of WADs, though. But my friend Kevin, he actually bought a Doom CD like that at a computer show, and it actually came with a virus on it. He always tells that story, like, it's the one time I got a virus in my entire life is when I bought a Doom WAD CD and had a virus on it. Could you imagine buying a commercial product? Those things were very sketchy, though. Like, a lot of times it was like some no-name company just got a bunch of files they downloaded from an FTP site or BBSs or something. They just plopped them on there. Where am I going? Am I getting lost again? Shadowrun sent Milo Cal says Bazakatron. So you are in the Seattle area? Does that mean? I think Shadowrun's from Seattle, right? I'm gonna blow up this barrel right now. Okay. Survived somehow. Damn, did we take our Doom deathmatching seriously? And on the level of selling bottled tap water. Exactly like that. Computer shows were a fun thing. I have to say I kind of missed those. I used to put together computers based on I didn't do it too many times. I did it, I guess, twice. Go to a computer show and you buy all the parts from separate vendors one by one. Like, try to find the best vendor selling a motherboard, another selling a CPU, you know, RAM, etc. CD drive, floppy drive. And you could like haggle with them and everything. I wasn't good at the haggling, being kind of timid and stuff, especially in my teens. But I knew that some people who did, they would like get really great bargains. Now I don't really put together computers at all. But yeah, there were some weird but sketchy things you could find at computer shows, like random CDs that were probably pirated. And again, you know, the Doom mods and stuff, just people selling shareware, games, and other programs. And Zakatron says there's a pretty rad computer warehouse / shop here you'd probably like. Cool. Yeah, we have like a Micro Center place here. I don't really go to that anymore. Our first shotgun. Oh, it's not our first shotgun. I've been like absorbed in my storytelling so much that I don't know what I'm doing in the game. I can't believe this is actually playable. It's kind of cool, gotta say. Too bad this doesn't support multiplayer, though. I don't think I saw any reference to multiplayer in the menu. We all had our own favorite WAD files to play for deathmatch. There was one obscure WAD that we found just a ton of fun. It was called Bob10.wad. It was just so much fun for multiplayer deathmatch. It had like these, it was like really cramped, but it had all these elevators and I don't know, it was just really fun. There was a major network based in Texas called Dwango. Dwango was like the place for online deathmatch. However, I never really logged on to there more than once or twice because you had to pay long distance phone rates, you know. It would have cost me something like, you know, I don't know, 50 cents or $1 per minute or something crazy like that. And if I play a half-hour Doom game, but Dwango was popular, and they came out with level packs, so I had a bunch of those WADs, Dwango WADs. Alright, Ryan's gotta go. Thanks for hanging out, Ryan, and listening to my storytelling and everything. Boy, it's loud. So I'll see you next time, Ryan. Probably on the Saturday stream. I don't know what I'm doing this Saturday, by the way. We'll see what Rob Bob wants to do, maybe. Alright. Entering command control. And Mazakatron says, seems like a 100% match pretty good for report. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously got limitations controller-wise and graphically and all that, but it does seem to be the original game. But again, I knew Doom 2 better, so I can't like vouch for every little detail in the levels, but it does seem to be right. Get embarrassed when I take that many shots. I'm like, yeah, I was one of the best Doom deathmatchers, and I like take 10 shots to shoot a basic zombie with a shotgun. My favorite weapon though was the Doom 2 Super Shotgun and the BFG 2. Well, maybe not the BFG. It's up there. It's fun. The BFG has its own special logic. It's really weird. Beginners don't know that, but let me tell you a little bit about the BFG. The way it works is, see these corridors here? Imagine I had a BFG. So the way it works is, you shoot the big green, goes out, big green blob flies out of your gun. And obviously if that big green blob hits somebody, they're instantly killed. But when the green blob explodes, there are invisible rays that I think most people think are just, well, it killed everything around the blast, right? But it's not actually how it works. The way it works is, when the green blob strikes something, so imagine I shoot down this hall and it flies down here and it hits that far wall there. At the moment it strikes that far wall, the invisible rays come out of my body in the direction in which I originally fired. So in this direction, if I fired this direction, it hits that wall eventually. If I slide over here, like here, then in the same direction I'm facing, I am shooting invisible rays out of my body at the moment of the explosion. So there's all kinds of crazy tricks you can do. And when advanced players are playing with that knowledge, it gets really crazy. And they can totally own all newbies when they know that knowledge. And they have that knowledge, but the newbies don't. So in other words, I could fire something long down this hallway and slide over, and as soon as if I just time it right, and one of my opponents is like right over here where I'm looking, they'll die. Even though they're not even near the blast. It's pretty crazy. So that's the weird logic of the BFG. And yeah, the beginner players, they'll always scream, "That's cheap! No BFGs allowed, it's cheap!" But it's only cheap if you don't know how it works. When you do know how it works, it becomes what my brother used to call peekaboo of death. You're trying to hide from the other guy at the moment of the explosion, so that he can't, like ducking around walls and stuff, so that he can't see you at the moment of the explosion. Remember, the invisible rays come out of the player's body who fired the BFG, not the blast itself. And that makes for all kinds of crazy tricks. If you have a big open area, you could just fire it in one direction and try to position yourself. Like imagine I fired it down here, and I knew that somebody was behind this door. Then I could slide over, open the door, and then they would just die right here like this. They would just But alas, it looks like I switched. I don't know if I ran out of shells or if I accidentally switched. But I am on the pistol now. There's a chain gun right there. That's good. If I could find a BFG this game, I would love to do a demonstration. Alright. I am thinking of wrapping up the stream, actually. Radiation shielding suit. Do I actually need to go in the slime, though? I can walk around and look for secrets or something. I don't think there's any secrets right here. There was like a mention of hitting up or down on the D-pad to change weapon, but I think you have to hold something and do that. Just don't know what it would be. It's not B, the use button. It's not start, I don't think. It's not select, that's the map. L and R are the strafe, so it's not those. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it looks like I did it somehow. How did I do it? Oh, you press L and R and up or down. Okay, so now I'm back to the shotgun. You hold L and R, then you press up or down on the D-pad. So that's kind of awkward to shift quickly, but again, they have limited buttons. They did the best with what they could. And they did get everything in there. It's not like they omitted any actions that you can take. Alright, I guess I'm going to go down to that round area and try to check out this corridor down here. Or to the left, perhaps. So let's see what I can do about that. Yeah. Nope. Shotgun guy over there. And an imp right there. Come on. Oof. Man. I feel like a cripple the way I'm playing this. That's right, fall damage. I can't see him, he blends in. His large pixels blend in with the wall. He's got a camouflage. Did I kill him? I don't think I did. Something's coming down. Alright, we got, I think, a rocket launcher. Sweet. Did I not get a rocket launcher? So I saw a rocket launcher and I definitely got a box of rockets. Okay. Maybe it was just a box, I don't know. Alright, guess we can go this way straight ahead. Don't have the suits anymore. I kind of blew it. The sludge suits. Can I go up there somehow? Is that the exit? Ah. I can't look down. Because it's an ancient game. Alright, so how the heck do I get to the other side? I guess I could just jump down and see what happens. I'm dying? No, it's you definitely didn't take fall damage from that little of a fall. I don't think there was any fall damage in the original, actually. Can I run? No, I can't do that. Actually, I'm not even getting hurt. I'm just making the hurt sound. My health is still at 100. It just makes that sound when you fall for some reason. It doesn't really do that in the original. Okay. I don't have the yellow card key, so I guess I need that. Alright, maybe it's time for me to call the stream. I think that's enough for tonight. So yeah. It was fun recounting Doom stories and playing various GBA games. And that is all for now. I will see some of you on my Saturday night stream called Saturday Night Gaming, in which I play games with my son, Mr. Rob Bob. I have no idea what we're playing yet. We did get some game. Yeah, I think we might play Risk of Rain 2. He was into that idea. And I bought the game recently. So we might play that together. And that is a fun game. It is actually a first-person shooter as well. A little more advanced than what you see here. The original Risk of Rain is actually kind of like platformer slash roguelike sort of. And Risk of Rain 2 is the sequel that's very similar, except that they kind of transpose the whole game into first-person shooter format, and it's pretty good. But that's all for tonight. So thanks for watching. Mark W plays old games on a Thursday. Thank you to Bazakatron for hanging out, and Andy and Ryan, who already left, and Cauldron of Stardust, and Janice, and I think that covers everyone. That's nice to have an active chat. I love when you guys chat. All right, that's all for now. See you next time. Take care.